Hi guys, it's V from Austria. I find that in these difficult times, yoga helps me keep my balance. So I've put together a little short flow for you today to open up the hip space, the hip area, and hopefully release any tension or frustration that we tend to hold in this space. So join me on the mat. Starting in mountain pose with your feet hip width apart. Grounding your feet, thinking about the four corners of your feet, tucking your tailbone under and drawing your belly button in towards your spine, relaxing your shoulders, hands together in front of your heart. On your inhale, lift your arms, relax your shoulders. On your exhale, bend from the hips with a long spine. Come into Uttanasana, forward bend. Bend your knees if that feels more comfortable. Bring your belly close to your thighs. On your inhale, come halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. Exhale, plant your hands and step both of your feet back into plank pose. Tuck your elbows in as you lower down, Chaturanga. And then inhale, come into Cobra. Release your shoulder blades down. Exhale, push back into a wide-legged child's pose, knees out to the sides of your mat. Relaxing your hips down, lengthening your spine. Take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And on your inhale, push your hips back up for tabletop. Nice neutral spine here. Draw your belly button in. And then on your inhale, lower your belly button down, lift your tailbone up, arch your back. Exhale, slowly round your back, draw your belly button in. Inhale. Moving one vertebrae at a time. Flowing with the breath. One more exhale. And on your inhale, come back to neutral spine. Place your left hand in the middle of your mat. Turn your left foot out. And then extend your right foot and reach up with your right arm towards the sky. If you want to, you can extend your right leg here. You can stay like this, so if you want to go further, bend your right knee and then take a hold of the outside of your ankle for a little bit of a back bend. Nice deep breath. And then exhale. Come back to center. And over towards the other side. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. I don't have a lot of space here. Turn your right leg out. Right hand in the center of the mat. Extend and reach your left arm and extend your left leg. Staying here, coming into a little bit of a back bend. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. And then slowly come back to center. Planting your hands on the ground, tuck your toes under, and lift into downward facing dog. Allowing your heels to sink down towards the ground, maybe pedaling your feet if that feels comfortable. Pressing into your hands evenly and reaching your tailbone up towards the sky. Nice deep inhale. And exhale completely. And then slowly walk your feet up towards your hands into forward bend. Bend your knees if that feels more comfortable, gluing your belly towards your thighs. If you want to grab a hold of your elbows and sway a little side to side. And then exhale, release your hands, bend your knees, inhaling slowly one vertebrae at a time. And exhaling your hands together in front of the heart, mountain pose. On your inhale, lift up. On your exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step your right right foot back as far as possible. Allow your hips to sink down, and then plant your right knee on the ground. Inhale into low lunge. On your exhale, bring your hands together in front of the heart and take a twist. Right elbow over left thigh, pressing your hands together and rotating your left shoulder up towards the sky, either staying here, or if you want to come further, plant your right hand on the ground, left hand up towards the sky. Always choose the option that feels right for you. On your inhale, come back to center. And exhale, plant your hands, tuck your toes under, stepping back to downward facing dog. Exhale, come into plank pose, slowly lower down. Inhale into up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right leg through, planting your left knee on the ground. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and taking a twist towards the right side. Left elbow on right thigh, pressing your hands together in front of the heart. Choosing your option. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Nice deep breath here. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Keeping your back leg nice and straight. Inhale into high lunge. Exhale, if you want to, bring your right hand to your back thigh. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands on the ground. Back to plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. Step your right leg through. Finding your balance, grounding through your feet. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Sit down deeply. Inhale. And exhale. Step back to downward facing dog. Nice deep breath. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale into high lunge. And then exhale, plant your hands on the ground. You can use blocks here if you have them to get more of a lift in the upper body. And then from here, we're gonna press back, lengthening the right leg and lengthening your spine over your right leg, allowing the left heel to be heavy. Inhale, back to lunge. Exhale, straighten your right leg. Lengthening your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. And on your next inhale, come back forward. Walk your feet to the inside of your front foot. Walk your right foot out. And then you can either stay here, or if it feels comfortable, you can come onto your forearms for a deep hip stretch. Keep lengthening your spine. Always choose the option that feels good for you. And take a few nice deep breaths here. Keeping the back leg straight if possible. If not, you can always place the left knee on the ground. And then inhale, come back to center. Walk your foot back in. Plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog for a nice deep breath. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Allow your hips to drop down. Inhale into high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands. And then start straightening your left leg, drawing your right heel back. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhaling you lengthen. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Keeping your spine long. And then inhale. Drop your hips down, walk your left foot out, hands come to the inside of the foot, either staying here or coming onto your forearms. Always working with your breath.
Make your way back into downward facing dog.
On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee and then slowly draw your knee towards your chest. And then place your right knee behind your right ankle, sinking your hips down for pigeon pose. If your right buttocks is far off the ground, use a block or a towel underneath your right buttocks. And then lengthening your spine, finding the perfect position for you, hips parallel. And from here, come down, however far feels comfortable for you, for a few nice deep breaths. Allowing to release any tension from your hip area. Keeping your jaw soft, keeping your face relaxed, breathing into your hip space. And on your inhale, come back up onto your hands, tuck your left toes under, step back to downward facing dog, shifting your hips side to side, noticing any difference between the left and the right side of your hip. And then coming back to center, inhale, lift your left leg up, exhale, draw your knee towards your chest, and then slowly, carefully place your left knee behind your left ankle, dropping your hips down. For pigeon pose, long spine to inhale, and then exhale, coming down to wherever feels comfortable for you. Keeping your spine long, softening your hip space, softening your facial muscles. One more nice deep breath here. And then inhale, walk your upper body back up. Sit down on the left buttocks cheek and then just swing your right foot over the left. So you can notice both sitting bones on the ground, long spine. You can keep your right foot on the ground like this, or if you want to go further, you can stack your knees on top of each other. Sitting up nice and tall, you should feel the stretch in the outside of your hips. Choosing the option that feels right for you. And on your exhale, inhale back to center. Then lean back and just uncross your legs and then cross them on the other side. So left leg at the bottom, right foot on top, either with the option of the foot on the ground or stacking your knees on top of each other. One side might be different from the other side, so just feel whatever feels good for you today. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, bring your left hand behind your back, your right hand on top of your thigh for a little twist. Breathing into your hip space again. Releasing any tension. And then inhaling back to center. Lean back, lengthen your feet or keep your knees bent, long spine for a little boat pose. Inhale, exhale. If you want to, you can grab a hold of your big toes, keeping your spine long, and lengthen out your legs. Always the option, keeping your feet bent, your legs bent. Lifting your chest up towards the sky. Take a beautiful deep breath here. And then exhale, come come back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, closing your eyes, taking a couple of minutes to feel your body. Notice what's going on with your body right now after this little flow. Maybe thanking your body for being there for you, for carrying you through every day. And then slowly bringing your hands together in front of the heart. Taking a deep breath in and out. On your next inhale, inhaling energy and vitality, opening your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me in this practice today. I wish you peace and health and many good times to come. Namaste.